here we are in Antigua. It's day 3 of our trip, and we lost all of our footage because GoPro is a liar and the camera cannot go that deep underwater. So yeah, fried my SIM card. So here we are starting over, but it's okay. This is our Airbnb we're staying in. Give you a little tour here. Pretty great.
This is our living area. This is my amazing sun hat that Justin got me today. You have to forgive the bobble, but it's a most exceptional hat. Over here we have our kitchen, complete with buffalo nuts, which are a favorite of everyone on the trip, and Antigua rum. Whoop whoop. Oh, we have a hilarious little galley toilet right here to give you a full boat experience. Follow me up our pirate stairs. The bedroom for the children that Justin and I don't have, don't want, and do not bring on vacations. Complete with its own little bathroom. And this is our very picked up bedroom, complete with balcony, which we haven't actually used yet. Best part of the trip has been our bougie boat pickup. We walk out the back door, straight onto the dock and onto the boat. So, you know, we're kind of just living that bougie life now.
Huh. Bougies don't apparently have to close doors. So for 2 days, we've come out to this beautiful beach and hung out, played in the sand, but mostly have played jazzmitten.
We went to a private beach and we played jazzminton for a very long time. It was exceptional. Justin and Dave had to play with their paws because we only have 2 paddles. And now we are parked at the marina for some chompy meats.
This is the morning walk that I usually avoid.
We lost the footage of our first left-handed driving when we first got into the rental car. It was a humorous and somewhat surprising, that was a speed bump, transition to left-handed driving, which I think was more stressful for me than for Justin, because I'm sitting on the side of the car that I thought was going to swipe into everything. He rapidly adjusted. Now he's driving like a pro, totally unfazed by being on the wrong side of the car and the wrong side of the street.
One of the harder things to figure out was the stems are reversed. So in the States, your left-hand side is your turn signal, but Here, you do that, and the wipers come on. So if you are turning in a foreign country on the left-hand side and you're a tourist and all the locals are watching you and you've never driven a car before, they'd probably get out of the way of everyone that has wipers going around turns. I don't know what you're doing. And it's still on.
going.
The other challenge is that the turn signal thing is reversed, so instead of like up is right, like it's on the other side, so basically down is right. It took some getting used to.
We had some excitement right off the bat when we had to navigate a couple of intersections. And there's traffic, not a ton of traffic, but there's traffic around. And Justin went to turn and turned the wipers on, and I'm concerned that we're gonna swipe everything on the side of the road. So our first drive was spicy. And then Justin promptly adjusted, and it's not scary mostly anymore. The roads here are of dramatically varying widths, so it's wide enough for 2 cars, and then all of a sudden it's wide enough kind of for 1 car, but that doesn't mean it's not a 2-way road. So there's a lot of narrow navigation, especially with random animals coming into the road, which is maybe not surprising for many countries around the world, but there were just a number of factors to adjust to. We are enjoying the bougiest day of our life.
There's that word again.
Lives of our lives. This place is called Sheer Rocks. It's this beautiful resort, and we have our own private area, complete with lovely shaded day beds, an infinity pool, birds. And we're just looking out right over the Caribbean. There's a nice breeze. It's just a really lovely, relaxing day. People are enjoying conversation. I'm reading. Justin splashed about in the infinity pool. We're waiting for our first cocktails to arrive. And I am just feeling immensely grateful right now for where we are, for the abundance that we're enjoying. This is we're in a really abundant time in our life together, and I am so thankful for that. And I'm thankful for this day and this stunning view. The water is... And if only there was a slightly less bit of sun, then me and my vampire skin would be splashing about.
So, in summary, our trip to Antigua was pretty great. We had to get a COVID test before leaving. Had to get a PCR test in the States to show here. The process here, if you're thinking about coming here, it's pretty easy, pretty chill. You do have to have your name on some kind of hotel list, which seemed kind of dodgy, and it was like all on paper, and they kept telling us there were multiple versions, and ours wasn't on the version, and the woman just kind of like gave up. So that was weird, but didn't seem to be an issue. When we left, you have to get a test, just a rapid test, whatever, to go back to the States, and we did that yesterday. Pretty easy to do, cost $100 US. Otherwise, everything is mostly open here. The restaurants open when we were here. It's an 8 o'clock curfew, but I mean, bars and things like that are still closed, but it's still good, it's still worth it. It's still nice to get out of the country, go to the beach.